What's up, people? We still got this music going. Hey. Check. Can y'all hear me? Let me see what's up in the chat. Well, my people are here. The boy Chartich is in the building. He was first to comment, even though Antonio thinks he was. Antonio's in the building. What's up, bro? Welcome. Anybody else in the chat? Antonio and Chartich. We got 26 people in here. Welcome. You are now tuned in to the Starter Bench Show. I got Alexis. She's gonna pop up in just a second. She's not late. She's just getting settled in. So we're gonna get that going. A lot of news in the world of Chelsea today. So we're gonna talk about a lot of it. I can't wait. I'm not gonna say much right now because it's not a show without it. We don't want to spoil the fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this joint up. Let me see. Is this it? Scan that QR code. That'll start up the starter bench. Is there a better way to show this? What if I do it this way? Nope, that's right on my face. Boy, stop it. Yeah, go ahead and scan that code. I'm gonna do it too myself because I've actually never done it before. I've never done it before. I only show it, but I've never done it. Hold on, let me go back to the chat. What's up, Dion Simichu? What's up? Hi, mate. Dak Prescott says, Mike, what's happening? I get Dak all the time, bro. Hey, are y'all catching that new Cowboy series on Netflix? This is away from the soccer world right now. My boy, Antonio, in the building. I try to say what's up to all of y'all who are commenting. So, Dion, Pogba's son. Hey, bro, how's your feet? How's your footwork then? And when are we going to see Pogba on the field, bro? He said you defo aren't. What's up? We got 50 people in this chat. Hold on. Where'd the QR code go? I want you guys to, whoever wants to participate in this show, once Alexis gets on, I want you guys to scan this QR code, show it. There it is. And then we'll pop up and we'll do it. I'm gonna do it my damn self. This is the first time I'm doing it. Basically, the QR code takes you to a page where you can vote on the things we talk about. We're gonna talk about who to start or bench. Chelsea's playing Fulham today. We're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff. I almost, we're going to talk about these transfers. Obviously, we got another couple of days. We got another week until the transfer window closes. A lot going on. Antonio said, what's the link? Antonio, the link is Chia. Can you do it? Let me see if I can do it myself right here. Yep, I can. Si se puede. So we're doing all that stuff. Should be a good show. Man, yeah, I'm gonna bite my tongue because we got a lot to talk about. Obviously, we've heard some news. Alejandro Garnacho, Xavi Simons, that kind of stuff. I think that's what I'm gonna kick off first with Alexis. Yeah. What you mean the code's not working? The code just took me here. This is all you need. When I start the survey, I just want you to have it on your phone right now. When I start the survey, it'll start working, but it should take you to a page that looks like this. So come tap in. Patricio's in the building. Saludos, Patricio. ¿Cómo estás? Why does this QR code keep going away when I show it's just how it does on the chat. Chartich is already cooking. He says, Xavi to Spurs. Prabhu Hag. Let me see. Says hi from Borneo. From Borneo. I have no idea. Alexa, where is Borneo? That's a new spot I've heard. Haven't heard in this.
Borneo is an island in the Pacific Ocean, shared by Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei.
Hey, shout out to my Pacific Islanders in the building. What's up, brother? Welcome.
Would you like to know more about Borneo's unique features?
We get a lot of Southeast Asians on here, and I love it. I love the reach that this stream has. Here, talk to me while we wait for Alexis, while we get this going. Talk to me about anything else that we're talking about. How y'all feel about Man United versus Grimsby? How do y'all feel about what else do we have? We're going to be talking a little bit about Champions League draws. Obviously, I'm going to stay focused on Chelsea. Matter of fact, that reminds me, I need to take a little screenshot of the draw. So we can talk about it. Let's see. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. A lot in the footy world. Obviously, we started this stream. You know what I'm known for on this stream, on this platform, is doing watch parties, which I do often, twice a week. But what we also decided to do, as Alexis is popping in on me right now, perfect, is I started doing we decided we wanted to do a Chelsea show. Hey yo.
Hey, guys.
Hey, wait, for some reason I can't hear you.
Oh.
That's on me. Hold on. It's my fault for sure. Let me see if I can hear you here. Can you say something?
Hey guys.
Check. Are y'all hearing an echo? A crazy echo?
Yeah, for sure. Hearing that.
Yikes. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna switch off of this.
Someone scanned the QR code. It was me. 931824. Oh shoot. I can't hear you, Matt. Also, I don't know if this code is working.
The code. Why? What does the code take you to? It takes you to this page, no?
Yeah, but I entered the code. Did I enter it wrong? 61931824.
Oh no, it is a different code. I'm sorry. Oh wow, I gotta change that. Oh, so the code number changes, but the QR doesn't. So it's 8149. My bad, y'all. See, that's on me. See, I'm glad.
It's
I'm
okay.
glad you said that. You know, let's get it right.
It's just 8149.
It is 8149 5724. I feel like I'm doing bingo. We should do virtual bingo days too.
All right, I'm on it. Tap
She's
in.
on it. She's on it. What's up, Alexis? Got the Chelsea Blues on. I'm rocking the old school. I haven't gotten my new third kit yet because Nike is.
It's literally like sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out online on Nike, which sucks, but it is what it is. We just gonna rock with it. But yeah, I'm getting it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's coming somewhere somehow.
I like yours though. I didn't end up getting that one, but I like it. It's so good.
It's clean. It's clean. Any of the Chelsea like black jerseys.
It's clean. I just don't know how I felt overall, not even with Chelsea, but I just don't know how I felt about the sideways Nike sign.
No, that was the cleanest part to me. It was just like some different.
I love how we are so opposite. Like what I love, you hate. What
you're like, nah, this ain't me. This ain't me. Well, that's why I love it, because we both share our love of Chelsea, even though we are very opposite in other ways. So,
and I love it.
Yeah, it works perfectly. Well, let's get to it, man. We got a lot of stuff that has happened over the course of this last week. Man, I don't know where to start with. You want to start with news? Let's start with Chelsea versus West Ham. How about that?
Yes. We have to start with that.
Okay, guys, I'm going to put the QR code down for just a second. We'll get back to it because we're not going to start voting on stuff quite yet, but we're going to get to it. Let me pop up our very fun lineup from last week. This is the lineup we decided to go out against West Ham. Hold up, what's the best way to look at this? This looks right, but that doesn't look right. Does that look like? All right, I like that. This is the lineup, right?
Yeah.
We had Bob Sanchez, Malo Gusto started with Tosin and Trev.
Bob Sanchez.
Bobby Sanchez.
So and it's Bob Sanchez when the hair is there.
Bob Sanchez. It's Bob Sanchez when he has hair, and it's Robert when he's bald and he's saving everything. Now he didn't put too much of a foot wrong, but I thought that wild goal that Paqueta scored, I thought he could have.
It was savable.
He had two hands on it. It was a bullet, but
I know
he had two hands on it.
Savable. He just wasn't positioned for the shot at all.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, there was no pressure on the ball, so I don't put it all on him, but that was a little annoying.
But that scared me. No, real talk. I started getting flashbacks when that happened. I was like, Chelsea, what's going on?
We looked like
this is not what title contenders do. Like
Right.
what's up? And then the second goal. Oh my gosh! Thank God it was called off.
Right. It would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap.
It would have been done. It
Yeah.
would have been done.
It was well off. So I was like, okay. I was like, no. There's not no cheat shit or anything. It was well off. But that could have easily ruined my whole week. You know what I mean?
I was texting you. I was like, WTF? And then boom. Goal.
Right. Goal. Exactly.
And then goal.
And then goal. Right. Exactly.
And then goal. And then goal.
And then goal. So I still kind of maintain that even though we ran the score up, West Ham, we knew West Ham was trash. So like half of me was kind of still a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was a little like, that wasn't the best showing, which is crazy to say with 5 goals. But like I did like Trev Chalobah getting a goal and being a big man thing. Like we want to show that he did this shit, he did this shit. I was about that. Like,
I said yes, Chalobah.
Yeah,
yes.
I was good on Trev doing that. That made me happy.
And then Caicedo. I mean, honestly, for me, I loved the depth of everybody who scored. I'll take that versus our striker getting a hat trick. Yes, I would love that. But this just showed our depth. Like finally, Cucurella's not getting these because he used to be the person we were relying on.
Right. Cucurella, please just score. Yeah.
Exactly. I know.
Yeah.
This was really nice to see. I was so happy to see Trevor finally. And I think the best part about all of this was 5 minutes before kickoff, we see that Cole Palmer isn't going to be playing. We're over here like we put all this weight.
I was tripping.
I'm like, what are we going to do? And I think this just showed us we have
depth. We're a squad. We shall overcome.
We shall overcome. And being able to see Pedro and Delap on the field at the same time.
So I think you're going to be excited because Alexis doesn't know who I put in these things for starter bench now. Like I kind of like that it's kind of a secret.
Yeah.
I'm curious if like this kind of changes your idea of the lineup because I don't mind Joao Pedro in that 10. And as a matter of fact, Joao in the 10, Liam up top, and then maybe Cole out wide. I don't know. Maybe it works and maybe Joao can work more in the midfield with the press. I don't know. It just feels like we have depth. Yeah.
Also important to talk about, I think that the Premier League itself is doing something different and a bit more calculated with their man of the match, which I appreciate because Estevao got man of the match, which I feel like last season they're picking who the star player is and who scored.
Right, whoever scored.
Scored. And that was kind of annoying to me because I would see other players and I'm like, well, they totally deserved it this game.
Yeah.
But I feel like Estevao, I actually really enjoyed that because he played well on offense and on defense.
Let's talk about my young star boy one time.
Yes.
Right? Okay. All right. Can I give you just a quick like overview of my Estevao journey for a second? Like, kid from Palmeiras, everybody like Neymar. First of all, I don't know if you know this, Alexis, but Neymar is literally probably top 5 favorite players of all time. I'm talking like he's up there with, Ronaldo Fenomeno, Zizou, Drogba. Like he's up there with my favorites of all time. Anyway, that said, I'm getting word that Chelsea has picked up this kid who is the Neymar club. He is literally the next Neymar, right?
Yeah.
I go and watch a couple Palmeiras games. I don't see no Neymar in him. I'm like looking at him. He's got an excellent shot, and he's got some foot skills that we haven't like fully seen how techie he is. But even in the Club World Cup, I kind of saw it and it like rehashed for me. I was like, oh, he's going to need some work when he comes to the Prem, right?
Yeah.
And he came to the Prem. Let's be honest. That goal that Paqueta scored
was because of his mistake. The little flicks and things like that.
He's
not mature yet.
Yeah, you ain't there yet, bro.
Yeah.
But I liked that he has that kind of dog, not even dog in him. He does have dog in him, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But like, I like that he has that confidence where he wants to just play. You know what I mean? And I want him to joga bonito, but like also this is like, we're not on we want to be top 4 team anymore. We're on like, we're here to win trophies, right? So we need you to step up. And after he gave up the ball and let that goal in, for an 18-year-old, it's very easy for you to drop your head and whatever.
But then the assist to Enzo.
Assist to
Chef's
Enzo.
kiss, because we need this delivery. The delivery in the box has been poor, and that delivery was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Great delivery.
And even before he got that opportunity to get that ball in, again, he had a body feint, got past him, went by line, and played that ball to Enzo. Like, obviously, we know offensively he's great. Obviously, we know he's two-footed with his shots. Like, that's what I'm really interested in seeing. But the thing that I didn't really realize was what I'm talking about, that dog in him. Like, I saw him after he gave that ball away. Anytime that ball was on his side, on the right side, he was pressing hard. If somebody got past him, his recovery was crazy. Like that's something Noni couldn't even provide for us. I was happy to see.
He was a bit lazy on the wing. That I really like seeing Estevao. He works hard. And I just loved seeing Joao as the 10. I love Joao because you're telling me we can have him as striker or winger or the 10. And he actually will probably give us the same result in any of these positions, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm a little on the edge now because I got to be honest. Club World Cup at striker, he was amazing. He was phenomenal. And I was like, we have our striker.
But then against Palace, he low-key disappeared a bit as striker.
Yeah.
But then having him at the 10 in this game, I could see his presence. Yes. And Delap is just a striker. Like that's it.
Right.
That's all we're going to get.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of my thing. I think when I'm looking at Joao Pedro, I'm like, bro, you're like a true Brazilian. Like you need to be on the ball. Yeah. He's got that fight in him, but he wants to be techie. He needs to be involved. Yeah. And as a striker, the mentality, and then maybe this is why I didn't really rate him at Brighton. Like when he played out on the wing, he was kind of a dog and he was, mucking things up, but he would disappear and it would and so maybe striker is not that thing for him. He's not the type of player who's just going to make mindless runs and wait until he gets on, Haaland style, wait till he gets one or two touches to finish. Obviously his finishes are quality. But
and I'm just happy that we've got someone heading the ball. Like he's showed that consistently for us now that he's getting some header goals, and I need that. So honestly, I just felt like Chelsea really showed us, like, I think it was a really good team performance because last season, I think the stats were, I don't know the exact stats, but there were very few times where we actually took the lead in the first half. That was like the trend. So for me, I was worried. I'm like, okay, it's 20 minutes in and we're down. What are we going to do? Right. And I just loved seeing the resilience, everything. I just loved seeing goals, and I hope we can continue this. And team goals. That's what I just love.
Team goals. Right. I like that too. Like, I don't want I don't want us to rely on Cole Palmer, rely on whoever, right? Like, I want it to be everybody. I want everybody to be involved.
And this was a really good test for us not having Palmer, because I don't want us relying on him all season. We've got Champions League, which is also news. I think we're going to have to shift to news. We've got Champions League. That just came out.
Let's get to it. No, I'm with you. Like, we have Champions League. We are finally back in this thing. Like, but we got some big games coming up. Hold on. Let me throw this up. I think you posted the fixture, so I'm going to add something you posted. Yeah. We ready, baby. We have Bayern at home. I thought we had Barca at home.
I thought we had Barca at home. I feel like, you have PSG's fixtures up.
Oh, tripping. That's what it is. Look at me messing up. Let me see. I'll
also find it too.
It was on your story. I got it from you, I think. No, I didn't. I got it from.
I gotta say, I don't be posting no PSG.
I don't be posting no PSG.
Let me just find.
Oh, no. It was on the same slide. I got it. I found it.
It was just the front picture.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that was it. I just got overzealous. Here it is. Let's add that. Take this away. Oh man, we got so much news coming down. Yeah, so look. Here are Chelsea's fixtures. PSG was my adopted team while Chelsea were out of the Champions League. So that's kind of Freudian that happened, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's get to what's really going on. There it is. Barca at home, Bayern away, Benfica at home, Atalanta away. All those 4 games are tough as hell.
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
But hey, honestly, after PSG in the Club World Cup, I'm not scared.
And I'm with you too. And I got to be honest, like outside of like maybe Arsenal fans, Barca fans are the worst people to talk to.
Dude, I know.
And they've been talking mad shit and Mickey Mouse Cup and all this and that, man.
I know.
So I am actually like really excited. And did you see that video with Reese going, who do you want to play? Chelsea admin asked all the players, who do you want to play? And he was like, I want Barcelona, bro. Because he's already locked up Vinny. Reese
is top. He's proper Chels. Reese is proper Chels as it gets. That's just how it is. Yeah. And Reese is ready for the challenge, and he's ready to take on the weight of it as well.
Yeah, we all ready for that. I'm excited for that. Yeah. So we're gonna see when the fixtures actually get announced, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
But because shoot, we could play Barca last, and it might be a different
right.
game. Oh yeah.
I really do like this. I like this pool because at the end of the day, I want us getting back to that champions status. So if it takes playing these really challenging teams, then let's do it so we can silence everybody.
Yeah. I'm curious. And you know what? I should have made this a starter bench question, but I'm curious just to ask you straight up. What would you rather have this year? Champions League or Prem?
Prem. I'm always gonna want the Prem as priority. Of course, I want Champions League, but I'm always gonna want the Prem because I still think the Premier League is
it's gold.
The most challenging league.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, even 100%. Though I love Champions League, it's fun. I really do like the new format. I do enjoy that, and I love the fact that we get to play teams from other leagues. But like, I'm always gonna want Prem. Always.
I will say Champions League is my favorite competition of all time. And I get that's the one I stream the most. It's the one that is the most fun. And especially, we'll take that away for now. It's the one, it's the one, it's basically like playing FIFA and you get to play against any team in Europe, at least, right?
Yes. And I love that.
And I love that too. And I love this new format too.
I love that. I just know at the end of the day, the managers are always going to be more concerned about Premier League until Premier League's out of the picture. Meaning like Arsenal, they were concerned about the Premier League until it was out of the picture. And they're like, okay, let's focus on Champions League.
We want Champions League because we're not getting past Liverpool.
Right.
I'm as a Chelsea fan, and after winning the Club World Cup, we got to the Club World Cup because we won the Champions League just 5 years ago. Like, I'm Gucci. I want the Prem. It's been way too long. We've had a Prem drought. Like, I want the Prem this year. So that's what it is. All right, so we got Champions League draw coming. Like, we're excited about that, but we also have new signings already this year. Hold on, let me throw that up there too, because that is interesting, and I'm curious to know like your true and earnest thoughts about this. We signed, I think Chardich even said it in the chat. Yes, sir, Chardich. We signed Alejandro Garnacho. Hold on, where's my Garnacho image? Make it official.
Fabrizio,
he did a here we go. He did it. He did our
here we go.
Whenever I see here we go and I think of Fabrizio, I think of Mario. Every time, here we go. Yes, a new contract is signed. We have Alejandro Garnacho. Yeah, all of that. Yeah.
Bruh, this picture is crazy to me.
This picture is, let me see what we got here.
Him on that dang seat.
Hold on. I can't even see it. Hold on. Do it one more time. Show me one more time. Oh yeah, with the Chelsea jersey on. Wait, that was the picture after he scored the bicycle kick, right? I think so. I can't remember.
He does that pose a lot. AI is crazy.
Yeah. There were reports of him, of us looking into Fermin Lopez Fermin. I don't know, the Barca kind of attacking mid. I can't tell you how good he really is. But I remember talking to a Barcelona fan, and he was like, bro, you don't want Fermin, but you want Garnacho. And here's the thing, like, Man United is a graveyard for players. Like, it just is right now. There's some bad juju. I've been hearing reports that Pogba put the spell on him. I don't know what it is, but it's bad juju over at Carrington. Garnacho still showed sparks of like what everybody was excited about. And I think with the proper cultivation, with the right people around him, which is here at Cobham, like I think he could be something. So I'm not excited about him, but I'm happy that we have a little bit more depth on the wings, and he brings a different dynamic. He's more of I don't know. He's kind of like an Estevao / Bino Gittins hybrid. Yeah. So it could work out, and I think he could possibly play on the right side as well.
Yeah, I think he can flip in between both sides, which I like because personally, no, I do like that he can switch between both sides. I do think he had a great 2023, 2024 season.
Right.
And then fell off last season, but also with Amarin,
new
Ruben.
Coaches, right? Like Ten Hag was
Ruben toxic. Has a specific way that he wants to play in specific players, and that's why Rashford's out and all these people.
Kobe Mainu's out, like
which I don't know. He's questionable. I know people really are rooting for him as a manager, but like his product is not, his end product is just not there. Garnacho, I'm indifferent. I'm happy to just have another option.
Wax says Garnacho's not great on the right. Hopefully we can train some Pedro Neto into him so he can kind of go both.
Because also, unfortunately, I remember vividly seeing his shooting. Like Garnacho just doesn't have a left foot, which is just like not okay.
Yeah,
he really doesn't have a left. So like playing on the right for him, I think
serve a cross in because we had Liam Delap and Joao Pedro coming in. Like I don't know, maybe we.
Yeah, I think playing on the right might be challenging as far as cutting in. To be honest,
yeah. But and that's the question. Is that what we need from him? Because honestly, Maresca's got our wingers going byline and cutting and crossing more often than we have cutting in.
Garnacho, we shouldn't expect anything more than 75th minute, 80 minute type of thing coming on.
Yeah.
Or someone gets injured, he's playing, but we definitely shouldn't be expecting him to be starting anything.
Yeah. No, agreed. He just needs to be coming off the bench,
an option, and
coming in the League Cup, all that, all that stuff. Like he can do all that, but I'm fine with that. Oh my God, we got trolls in the chat, and I love it. Caleb Richards says hello from White Hart Lane. We can hear crying over the bridge. Xavi Simons scores and assists again. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Speaking of him, that threw me off.
Yeah, of course.
Because I didn't know Tottenham was even in the picture, to be honest.
Tottenham didn't know Arsenal were in the picture for Eze either. So
that was so random.
That's what you need to be thinking about, Caleb. You're still reeling over that. Listen, Xavi Simons was not our top topic. Our top pick. I don't know what top topic. I can't think of what I was trying to say. He wasn't our top player though. Like he was another player who would fit a role in a number 10 position, a squad player, something. And quite frankly, me as a football fan, I was kind of excited. I felt like his mentality and everything is kind of very Chelsea. He was, picked to be this golden boy from very early coming out of La Masia. Then he went to go play with his boy Neymar at PSG, but it didn't work out. And then you really saw the real Xavi when he went to PSV and then to Leipzig. So I was like, oh man, this could be Xavi Simons back to a top club. But I think he chose to not be at a top club instead. That's what he chose.
Tottenham's looking, I can't lie, they're looking like a problem, to be honest.
I agree with you.
Because I really like Thomas Frank. I think he's a great manager. I think he did really well at Brentford. I think he's a great manager.
I think
great. So once I knew that they were going to get him as a manager, I was like, oh, okay, like Spurs is going to be like decent this year.
Yeah, they'll be decent. But we already saw it, and this is no fault necessarily to Thomas Frank or anything. But I don't know if I'm ready to call him great. I got to see him produce at a high level. All you did was beat City thus far, bruh. But they still flubbed it. They still flubbed it in the UEFA Super Cup
after being up in the 80th minute 2-0. So we'll see.
I
We'll
feel
see.
like, but it's Brentford. Like,
yeah,
it's Brentford, so that's why for me, I was like, I feel like he's a good manager because he's managed his squad well for it being Brentford, and now he's got Spurs, which is going to be a really big challenge. But I mean, I don't know. I like him as manager.
he's got big shoes to fill. The manager before him won Tottenham's first trophy ever. So, we're gonna have to see. Maybe he'll do something in the Carabao Cup. But again, Xavi Simons, I mean, you're right though. Kudos. A big upgrade. It seems like Richarlison's got his head back on straight. Could be something really interesting.
And Kudus is a problem, man. He's good.
He's a problem for sure. He's a problem. He's a problem. And I guess Xavi Simons will just slot in right where James. I mean, they needed a James Maddison replacement. That's why they needed Eze. That was their number one target. So it's a perfect move for him.
Yeah.
We actually don't need another number 10.
I was about to say getting him would have just been like a cherry on top, but like we don't need him. Our squad depth right now is deep.
We're deep. We're deep AF, man. We're deep AF. He said Garnacho is cooked. Noah Kuzi. He said Garnacho is cooked. Why did we sign him? Bro, I don't know. I think any player is cooked if they spend too long on Man United. That's my number one thought about it. You could have called Angel Di Maria cooked, right? You could have called all these players, even Jadon Sancho. And I think Garnacho is probably a better version of Jadon Sancho, to be honest. He's younger, he's more raw, and we can probably mold him.
He's a World Cup winner, right?
He's a World Cup winner.
And he's a bicycle kicker.
He's a bicycle kicker. Now we're getting somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, so I think I'll be fine with him. I think I'll be fine. So if we're going back to the depth chart, Garnacho, I put him on the right. But you're right. I think you're right. He's going to be left.
Maybe last piece of news, at least right now, we did sell Chris.
We got Chris and Nkunku.
Did we loan or sell him permanently? Is this a loan?
Chris Nkunku's gone. 34 million, almost $40 million, 30-something million pounds. Yeah. And Nkunku's gone. Good. I don't want to say good riddance, but I want to say, appreciate your time, bruh. Like, obviously, didn't work out between your injuries and a little bit of the volatility of us switching coaches, right? We had a little Man United moment going from Potter to Poch to Maresca. But I think we've actually found our home with Maresca. We found our kind of stride with our squad and winning trophies again. So, Chris, like, good luck in Milan. You probably will do really well.
I think that might be really good for him, especially that league as well. It's not as competitive as the Premier League, so I think it'll be his speed, to be honest.
1000%, I agree with that.
At least he'll get to play. He just wasn't going to get the minutes that he wanted.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Alexis. They have a lot over there in Milan by way of attacking strikers, midfield, wingers too. He's gonna be competing with Leao and Pulisic, and like he's got a lot of people to try to fight for his spot too. So we're gonna see. It's not just Jimenez. Like there's a lot of players they got over there. Milan's got to be the best team on paper to be so mid. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't watch a lot of Italian league, but
right when we played them preseason, I was like, oh, okay, y'all aren't serious.
Yeah, y'all aren't for real. Like, and you see these big name after big name, and you're like, damn, this is a team. They're not for real. They're not for real.
Yeah,
but good luck. But good luck, Chris and Nkunku. So Chris is gone. We're gonna. I don't know what the status of Nico Jackson is. I've kept him on our depth chart because now that I'm seeing Joao Pedro more as across this like mid three in my head. Again, I know he's a striker, he's a whatever, but now that he's like a proven 10 to me and can definitely play on the wing, I'm like, maybe there is room for Nico Jackson. Maybe, there's maybe we still have a lot to play with. That's why we have starter bench in the first place, because we have such a squad that, I mean, we could move these chess pieces around every game. Doesn't matter.
I just know Maresca. I don't think Maresca even wants to list him. Like, I'm being honest. I genuinely think, like, also, why did I hear, am I making this up? Is Tyreek George maybe going on loan? Did I make that up or no?
You might have made it. I haven't seen anything, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Like, we're too deep. Like, when is he going to get burned?
Because my thing is, I personally think Maresca is having Tyreek George on the squad list versus
instead of.
I think now with everything he's seeing, I don't think Jackson is an option. Even though he could be an option, I don't think Maresca has that in his plans, to be honest.
Yeah, I hear
But
you.
we haven't seen him in how many games?
Well, remember, he was suspended for like the first 2.
He's
suspended from last year.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's that thought process. Again, we haven't seen any reports of him in training. All signs point to him going out at least on loan. Like, you know, I've saw a deal
for Bayern
thus far. You know, I don't know. I mean, he could be good at Bayern. I don't know. I personally, if we put him out on loan, personally, I don't want to sell Nick Jackson. Let me just go on record again saying that. Like, I'm a fan. I think he's got every intangible quality you can ask for. I think he just needs to sharpen the qualities that we play him for. You need to be a finisher if you're going to play up top. But in terms of hold up play, link up play, dribbling, aggression, like I'm down for Nick Jackson. So
I'm not down for Nick Jackson.
I know you're not.
You can keep that on record. When you've got Hugo Ekitike and Alexander Isak, who again are similar profile to Nick Jackson as far as size,
for sure,
wise, and just like style of play
and speed, for sure.
Yeah,
two can finish, one can't. I mean,
right.
Hugo Ekitike, I'm surprised at how well he came into the Prem and he was like, bro, what is this? Like, goal.
No, I know. Ekitike is looking like a real problem. And
he's looking like a real problem.
And that's where I was like, maybe he won't acclimate to the Prem that quickly. But no, he's doing just fine.
Yeah, he's doing fine. So we'll see. A lot of people are like, get off the Nick Jackson train. I feel you, Dan the man, but like I can't.
Dan the man.
I've seen enough of Nick Jackson over these last 2 years to really truly believe. I'm a big fan of strikers in general. So terrible is not the word. Terrible is not the word. Maybe mentally unstable, whatever, but
unstable.
But everybody agrees with you, Alexis. Nobody is feeling Nicholas Jackson right now. Yeah, so that is what it is. That is what it'll be. We'll see. Only time will tell. But again, if he goes to Bayern, like they got some real trainers at Bayern. If he goes to Bayern, he might put on 15 pounds of muscle. He might learn how to finish. I don't know, but I would love to loan him out to Bayern. That's my pipe dream. We'll see. But let's see what we got for now. We have center backs to think about. We have let's get on over to starter bench, y'all. For all of those who are watching, there's 145 folks in this chat right now. One, do us a favor, bring more people in here. Go ahead and do us a favor. Click that thumbs up button at the bottom of this stream. Tell everybody we're here. If you haven't subscribed, we do this every Friday before a matchup at 11 a.m. Pacific time here on the West Coast. So come tap in with us. I'm going to throw this QR code on the screen. Not this donate QR code. I'm going to throw this QR code on the screen. It'll link you to, what is this? I just did it myself. It'll link you to a page that starts right here. And from there, we can kind of get this going. We'll all be able to vote. So go ahead. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds to scan this QR code. Get on over here. Come get some votes in. And let's see what we're lining up against. We're lining up against Fulham. We got an early game tomorrow, by the way.
And I'm up.
You up? You up with it?
I'm up.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the regulars in this chat, the regular ballers in this chat, can tell you, them 30 games are tough. You're gonna see me on stream like this.
Oh, I'm in bed, but I'm up.
Exactly, but we up. But we up with it. Let's get it going. Let's get starter bench popping. See what we got today. There it is. QR code is good. No, that ain't it. Let's start it there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get rid of this QR code for now. If you guys need it, just let me know in the chat. I'll bring it back up so you can scan and tap in with us. For now, is this a better look? Let's try that for now.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. I think what I started with was the center backs. I think we started with Tosin and Trev last week. Did okay. Still a little shaky. We know Wesley Fofana is back in the fold.
Didn't he play? How long did he play? Didn't he come in this game?
I also wanted to bring this back up because last week it just wasn't wasn't a fun enough thing. So I wanted to go ahead and do the kit questions real quick.
You only
I
have
wanna
one
see.
kid. I can't believe people really like the white one. I don't like it.
I love the white one. I'm surprised white and black aren't killing the home kit right now, but it's away in the third kit for me.
I adore this blue kit. I adore it.
Yeah.
The black kit is tough.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, my vote is in.
Your vote is in. Well, right now we got a stalemate. Nope. It looks like everybody's going Chelsea home, which, blue is the color.
London is blue. Blue is the color of
blue
London.
is the color. So I ain't mad.
The thing that I am happy with, I kind of like, I think I've been getting a little off put by some of these third team colors in the sense of like, I don't like when like a Manchester United has a blue third kit. Like, I hate that. I hate when, like, I even hate a little bit. Is it this one? I kind of hate that there's a little bit of red. I don't want any sort of rival colors in our third kit at all.
Kit? I got you.
So I actually really appreciate that our third kit's black.
It's night. That's what it is. And that's why I like this one too, even though it had that pink, even though black and pink. Black and pink. But this is what I call, even when I'm playing FIFA, I put on my funeral kits because it's night for y'all. That's what.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's why we went night on West Ham, because
that's what we went.
Black kits were cold.
It was cold. It was nasty.
Those black kits were so cold with the old school logo. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we got home. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out of this. I just wanted to re-up on this question to see what folks thought were the best kit. It seems like majority of y'all think the blue kit is the one. So we're gonna go with that, even though looks like there was only 4.
And I like this, that it kind of acts as a collar, but it's not a collar. Like,
yes,
because I don't know, collar, I don't know how I feel about it. It feels weird wearing a collar in soccer. I don't know. It just feels weird for me.
Damn, Alexis, we are so different.
We're so different.
I am collar all day, baby.
Oh my God.
I want that Cristiano pop. I want extra starch so I could just put it up here,
No.
Yeah, no. But no, I do like that Nike is doing this kind of like, it's not a real collar, but it resembles that old school Total 90 kit that had the collar. It's vibes. I fuck with it. Oh, shoot. We got 40 and 40 now with the home kit and the third kit. So I like it. I like what we see. Let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and get to actual starter bench. I'm starting with center backs. I want to know if anybody is interested in Wesley Fofana. Let me make it wider so people can see it a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's actually okay. There it is.
If you would have asked me at the beginning of last season, I would be, yes, I want Fofana. I feel like we're finally getting some chemistry in the back right now. I don't really want to mess around with that. I feel like your center back positions, we need to find the glue that works versus testing things out too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm happy Fofana's healthy. I'm happy we have that option, but I don't really have a desire to each week have to think about which two people are my center backs.
Let's get it straight. And then Fofana, you're going to have to prove yourself to come back and be that guy. Remember when Fofana was like captain, the first 7-year contract we had? Like, he was everything, but like, nah, bro, you got to come back and really prove it.
I'm choosing Unk and Chalobah.
Unk and Chalobah, I know, are your top. And Unk and Chalobah seem to be the top, except for H-Mpong. He's on the same level right now in the votes as Big Unk Tosin. I chose H-Mpong, by the way, and Chalobah. I was just a big fan of H-Mpong. It could have been Tosin and H-Mpong too for me. It's not that H-Mpong has to start. It's just that he's done well in the moments that I've seen him that I think he might deserve a start. But to your point, Tosin, Trev are the most kind of senior on this young center back contention.
Yeah.
And definitely folks love Chalobah. So it seems like Chalobah for sure. Yo, we need one more vote either towards Big Unk or towards H-Mpong. That's what we want. We want to see what it is. If you guys need the QR code again, let me know. I can throw it up. Actually, I can throw it up right now. go ahead and scan this QR code and come participate in the vote. We love it when that happens. Come tap in. But yeah, which ones do you think? All right, so you're not at HM. Oh, I'm sorry. And they already did the name pronunciations. I'm saying his name wrong. It was Achiampong.
Achiampong.
Isn't that crazy?
No, I like him. He's just too young right now. He just lacks a bit of experience.
I agree.
Yeah,
It's funny.
He's great.
Trev is proper Chels, and I think that's why he's getting a lot of love. But I'm not gonna lie. Like Trev kind of makes those Achiampong mistakes every once in a while, you know, where
he does, but Trevor's got more size. I trust Trevor's presence and Tosin's presence back there. They've got really good size for us. Tosin has, I think he makes good decisions as far as his passes, but let's not forget Chalobah carries the ball. He carried the ball in that West Ham game. Tosin, I like because he breaks lines. Tosin breaks lines with his passes, which I like, especially if we don't have someone like Palmer on the field and depending what type of day Enzo is having. Right. I like that Tosin actually breaks lines with his passing and stuff.
I agree with you. Big Unk Tosin is probably the most composed center back we have available right now.
Yeah. And he seems to just want to lead back there, which I'll take.
And Trev gets goals. So we know that we can have some.
He said this. And you could tell he didn't know exactly what the celebration was going to be.
I know. So but it just came out, the FIFA celebration. He just, big monster on Tosin.
I just love seeing the boys all running at each other. I'm like, this is proper Chels.
This is proper Chels. I love it, by the way, guys. Everybody in the chat, you guys are doing well, getting some votes in. Hold on, let me see. Somebody's talking about Flamengo. Do you think we should sign Russian Ivory Biggin? I don't know what that is. All right, we're gonna keep it going though. Let's keep it moving. Looks like Tosin and Unk are the starter bench chat's favorites as well as yours, Alexis. So I will go with it. We'll keep Achiampong to come off the bench and to keep getting experience. But I am Achiampong, I should say. I am a fan. Let's see. Let's get to the next one.
Damn. Oh, you are keeping me on my toes, Matt.
Keeping you on your toes. Oh, it's no longer just Cole. We can see that he can get hurt.
Dude.
You know, we know that Enzo actually prefers to play a little bit higher so he can make those deep lying runs.
Hear me out.
Uh-oh.
Would it ever be possible if Palmer played underneath the 10? Like if it was Palmer and Caicedo a bit together, could that ever exist?
Unfortunately, I'm with you because I see where you're going here, but you're thinking almost offense only, and we still need like Enzo still can tackle more than Cole.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Unfortunately, Cole
but you see it though, right?
I see what you're doing. I see what you're working with. I see what you're working with. And Caicedo is a big enough of a baller in that midfield, like Conte-esque.
Yeah, but you're right. Defense-wise, there's no way we could trust Cole there.
No. Now, if we kind of switch our formation up and stop inverting our wing backs and then kind of have like three in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's Caicedo is the deepest one. And then we have, you know, kind of like Juve with Pogba, Pirlo, and Arturo Vidal or whoever they were playing. They had kind of two box-to-boxers. I think Cole could play box-to-box, but again, not even his best position. And I want my best player to play in his best position.
Yeah.
And that's either on the left, coming off that left. On the right, coming off that right flank, cutting in on his left foot, or he's floating in the middle in that number 10 position. So I'm with you. Oh, we're seeing some folks talking about Joao Pedro though. That was the big question.
Because I clicked Joao Pedro too.
Oh, you clicked Joao Pedro too.
I did because I think Maresca was like, WTF, like Cole, what happened?
What's up, Cole?
But now he's like, but I think watching the game, he was like, wait, did this kind of work?
Yeah.
Did this kind of work with Delap and Pedro on the field?
Yes. I'm trying to remember. I guess Delap started and and I guess we didn't have a good start, but it worked. I mean, it worked. And again, I saw Joao Pedro 10 times more. And again, it's West Ham versus Crystal Palace, but he was.
And I hear what you were saying because you do like parts of Jackson. And something that I think people have credited Jackson to is his hold up play, in the sense of like he's able to get those little layoffs off. I think Delap does that for us. We saw it when Estevao took the ball off of him. Delap's got a bit more strength and can see that as well. So I have no problem. Like, I still think Delap had a great game, even though he didn't score. Obviously, we want our strikers scoring, but
Yeah.
like, I love that our striker can still have a good game, even if he's not getting those goals.
Again, I'm a big critiquer of strikers. You know, whether you're scoring or not, your job is to score. But if you are giving the center backs a tough time and opening up space for your other players, like, you're doing your job. And you're right. Delap does his job. He makes those runs, man, like more so than anybody. You know, he'll come to feed if you need him to, but he darts in behind, and he's not even that quick. But he does what he does what he needs to do. Oh man, in Gallos, you missed us talking about Champions League opponents a little earlier. We'll go back to it. Let's get through the starter bench right now for Fulham, since we got Fulham tomorrow. We're gonna go through it, but it looks like folks, and I don't know in Gallus if you've hit this QR code one time, but come vote, make your voice heard, and let us know what you think. But it looks like the people have spoken a little bit. It looks like we might want to see Joao Pedro at the 10. It looks like that is the thing. So considering that, Alexis, let's move on over. Let's move on over.
Are you doing this to me, Matt?
What kind of left? Oh, wait, wrong left wing. Oh, this is left wing. Wait, forget left wing. I think, oh, no. We'll do left wing right now. We'll do left wing. I wanted to go to right wing to see, because I have Cole over there, but we'll take a look at this first. So Joao Pedro, we've already put it to 10. Give me what you think. Pedro Neto, Tyreek. I think we've already said that he's probably gone. I should put Garnacho.
Wait, left wing.
Yeah, this is left.
Wait. Okay, yeah. Left wing.
Yeah, because right wing is kind of sewn up. Oh, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Estevao is our right wing.
I was about to say, yeah.
Estevao's got to start. Estevao's got to start. So you're right.
Left wing. I don't want Neto on the left. I mean,
Neto's that's where he's been doing it. That's what he started last game.
On the left, because Estevao was on the right.
Estevao starts on the right.
I just love Neto on the left. I just love him there.
Yeah. On the right, you mean, or on the
right? On the right. Yeah. I just love Neto on the right.
It's so funny. It gets kind of confusing. Hold on, let me bring up our depth chart.
If we're doing left wing, I'll put Gittins there. Put him there.
Really? Against Fulham? Against, you know what? And this is going to be a big game for Estevao too if he starts, because he's going up against one of the best left backs in the league, and Jedi Robinson.
It's kind of crazy because we can't do this because Cole Palmer is our guy.
He is our guy.
We can't do this, but I would almost start the same exact lineup from last game.
Yeah.
Even though I know we can't do that.
It was that good of a win.
Even though I know we can't do that, I want to.
If I'm looking at this, all right, of all the people that we have from this up top, at least in the front four, who has to start? Estevao and Joao Pedro. We don't know where Joao Pedro needs to start, but
Joao Pedro for sure is starting.
100%
There's no way he's on the bench at all. At all. There's no need for him to be. We need him in our attack regardless of where he's going to play. Neto, I feel like even though right now he's shown on the left, I think he also has to fall under that right option. The thing is, the good thing about Neto, we can switch him in between, which is I think that depth that we've been needing is like, can we switch these wingers if needed, and can they still produce the same result? And I think Neto is probably going to be our closest one to doing that, to be honest.
Yeah. I got to be honest, despite the star boy game he had, I actually now thinking about the team Fulham is not West Ham. West Ham is in shambles right now.
Yeah.
I actually think Neto will probably start on the right.
And, I do think so.
But I would like to see this. If If Maresca goes, no, let's give my boy a chance. I think I would like to see Neto and Estevao on the wings. Neto on the left, Estevao on the right.
Neto
I
on
think
the left. Okay. Yeah.
how we started last game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's fine.
Neto is it's almost like Neto is not once our younger players get to the point where we want to see him, Neto is just gonna be he's like that senior guy ushering this young crop of players. Like he needs to start because he's the most consistent. He brings that energy.
And I know chat got on us last week about calling players senior. Guys, do you know the average age of our squad?
We got a young
Do you
team.
know the average age of our squad? That 25 is actually closer to senior. And by senior, we're talking about caps as far as the players we actually have. So just wanted to clear that up since they're like, how is he senior if he's this? Guys, our squad average age is 23.
Yeah.
Average age is 23.
Kids, which means right to your point. Tosin is a senior player.
He's old.
Neto is a senior player. Like, yeah, we got some people. Colin said, "Stop calling Anthony Robinson Jedi." Hey, bro, that's what he likes to be called. He is the Jedi, and as long as he keeps balling for US and for club and country, he gonna get it. All right, so let me take away this depth chart. Let's get to it. It looks like the people have spoken as well. Pedro Neto on the right wing if we start I'm sorry, on the left wing if we start Estevao. Wow, that's kind of confusing. All right, I got one more, last one, and this is probably the easiest one, knowing what we know now. To your point, Cole Palmer does have to start. What also, and I didn't put this in here, but just straight up, if Joao Pedro is starting in our cam, then it's got to be Liam Delap. But what if we had Cole Palmer at some kind of false nine?
No.
Facts. We might as well just have him float.
Predicting things, man. You be predicting things that I'm like, I didn't think this would happen, and then it happens.
Yeah, but no, we need a striker. Like it just doesn't. It honestly doesn't work. Him at a false nine is with the absence of of an actual striker.
Yes, when we're desperate. That's what that is.
And when we want to like caulk up that midfield, when we want to throw in a Estevao or Andre Santos, who I want to see. We saw him come off the bench. We've seen him feature off the bench, but Andre Santos sitting back there with Caicedo. Yeah, I'm really interested over the course of the season to see that. And then, maybe Enzo goes forward again. I've been on record, even though he's been playing relatively well, not last game, but Enzo Fernandez doesn't. Once this team reaches its height, I'm not sure how Enzo Fernandez fits, to be honest.
No,
but
I know, just because like we need more.
We need more.
We need more from him in the sense of like I think at times he's able to have the same sort of vision that Palmer has with his passes. However, they're far more rare with Enzo versus Palmer, I think, is way more consistent with that vision. However, I will say Enzo works hard on defense for us, to be honest.
He works hard defensively, and Enzo's best asset for us right now, and probably one of his best assets in general, is he makes those deep lying runs. And that's how he's been able to get those goals. So it's not that I don't like Enzo. It's taken me a long time to get around to him.
It's just his market value.
It started with that.
Always is going to sit with us here. Like I am fine with Enzo's fine if he cost us half of what he paid.
If Enzo was 60 million, 80 million, I'd be like, all right, Enzo, you're good.
Exactly.
Man, we paid 120 something for you, bro. Like, nah, you got to do.
Versus Caicedo, 1000% is showing his value.
Caicedo is worth that 120 mil or whatever.
Exactly. But Enzo, it's really tricky to justify that. It's almost like, this is off topic, but it's almost like Grealish. I mean,
facts.
It feels like that in the sense of like, these are 100 million players, and almost, I don't want to speak too soon, but it sounds like it's Wirtz too.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
I had a long argument with some Arsenal fans years ago about Florian Wirtz. And I was like, and I think it was something about, was defending the French league because I'm a French league stan, guys. And somebody said something about the Bundesliga, and I said, there ain't nothing coming out of the Bundesliga except for talents that came from England, like Jude and whatever. And then they were like, what about Florian Wirtz? And I was like, Florian, who? Then next season, Leverkusen undefeated. Now I'm like eating my words.
Balling out.
Right.
And I'm over here, I'm backing him as well. I'm like, this dude's top. When I saw what they paid for him, I actually agreed. I think he is top.
Yeah.
In the Bundesliga. But right now, again, let's hope he's just acclimating. But I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't quite fit, to be honest. Like, there's Arne Slot's still playing kind of that rock and roll-esque football.
Yeah.
And Florian Wirtz is like more of a possession-based 10 who floats around. He would actually be better on our team than I think he's gonna be on Liverpool. Like, Liverpool need those hard-nosed defenders, ball players, and shooters like Gravenberch. I can't say enough about him. He's a baller. Like, but they're so deep in the midfield, it doesn't matter. You know,
he just doesn't really fit the personnel, to be honest. I thought he would, but he really doesn't. And like he's looking a little rocky. I mean, a lot of turnovers.
A little suspect, right? A little suspect, right? Turnover, right? Yeah.
Versus, it's tricky because when you have Ekitike and you have him, it's like Ekitike right now is clearly showing like it hasn't really taken him long, which is I mean,
again, I just don't think that style of play, the Klopp slot, that's what I'm calling it, Klopp slot. It's not a full Arne Slot squad, like or way of playing. That was, he just fit in with this Klopp rock and roll football, but you don't play with a floating 10 in that system. No. You don't, like, can you remember the Liverpool teams that won Champions League? They didn't have floating 10s and stuff. They had Roberto Firmino was actually coming back in the false 9, and they had guys who would just Wijnaldum, you know, like guys who would just muck up the midfield, and then they just.
And Liverpool loves that counter, that aggressive, that quick counter. And honestly, I feel like Wirtz doesn't really play quick enough for that style. You're right, because it is more of a possession style.
He's just a possession style, like go to Barca or something. Yeah, or go to City. City would
probably fit perfect at City.
Perfect at City.
Yeah,
it would be perfect at City. So yeah, like personnel and the teams you go to, that stuff really matters, and that's again.
That's why I also. So again, side note. That's why I love Everton for Grealish. I love that for him.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think that is perfect for him. I think he will actually be able to play his style. I think City was the worst thing that could have happened to Grealish.
Not the worst thing, because he got a treble, you know. And
I know, and like he's rich, like 100 mil, you know.
He's good. He's good on that. But I agree with you. If Everton had a defense, then I agree with you. I think Grealish is getting relegated this year, but that's a different conversation.
No, I don't.
We'll see. We'll see. They always survive. But they're going to be bottom.
They're going to finish. They're going to finish above United. I can tell you that.
Yikes!
I can tell you that.
Yikes, United fans. It's going to be a tough one for y'all this year. I hope y'all hold on. I hope they hold on to their coach. I know Emerin doesn't seem like he's doing, but what else could you do? You don't have any other options going forward. You've done everything. You've had 6 managers in 4 years or something like that. 3 years. I don't know. It's crazy.
To be fair, they're really not playing bad. They just didn't get any end product. Like I was watching the highlights and like they hit the post like 5 times. Like they really weren't playing.
Oh, you're talking about Grimsby.
Huh?
You're talking about the highlights against Grimsby.
No, I'm talking about Fulham, the game against Fulham. I thought they did. I thought they were the better team, to be honest.
No. They definitely played well against Fulham. They did not. Fulham dug out a draw, and that's just kind of how it works. And that's why, again,
is Fulham though.
Yeah.
But I'm ready.
That's right. That's what I was gonna say. I'm glad we're scoring in the first half this season.
Yes.
You know, like we would dominate teams in the first half last season, but not score.
Yeah.
Then we would get a goal at the beginning of the second half, and then it would be a dogfight because we couldn't then steamroll them. We would just then get scored on and drop points, or get scored on twice and lose the game. It was trash. So, you know, hopefully we're not doing that. I don't like that we let up that Paqueta goal again. It was just, you know, bad.
Strike though. I already see it. It's gonna be it's already gonna be
best goal of the year.
Yeah, I already see it. It's gonna be number 70.
Yeah.
Best goal. I already see it. Like I know the goals that they pick. I know it. Yeah.
We'll see. Charter says allegedly Amarim's getting sacked after.
I did hear that.
We'll see. They I mean, again, y'all can't go Y'all can't get any worse, but y'all also really can't get any better. Reinhardt, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I think to what Alexis and I were even saying just now is sometimes it's really about how your personnel fits in with your team, as we're seeing with Florian Wirtz and some other players. I don't think Xavi Simons, I really like him and I really wanted him. Let me not get it twisted. But I don't think that he fits the best into our system right now. I think he would have just been.
Not with who we got. Not with us getting Gittins and Estevao and things like that.
And now having Garnacho.
It's just an added bonus.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But I'm so fine right now. Like
I'm good.
I'm not asking for anything right now, to be honest.
Yeah. I just want to like continue to mold this little group that we have, this little big group that we have, and get to a point that once we face Barcelona in the Champions League, Bayern in the Champions League, Benfica in the Champions League, we will have the confidence to just go and play. The one thing I've been, as a Chelsea fan, kind of almost pleasantly surprised about, especially because we've been a young team for quite a while, is the composure. And I put that in Reece James too. Like when I see us play these huge teams, the PSGs in the Club World Cup final, the Man City in the Champions League final, all these games that we have, and we have this kind of young team where I'm like biting my nails.
Right.
Like, the one thing I see is like, oh, like we play composed, we take up a touch, we're ready to play. So I want to see a little bit of that. They should go for Xavi Hernandez to Manchester. That's wild. I think Xavi Hernandez was a horrible coach. Like, you had everything you needed at Barcelona, bro.
Yeah.
And you had Dembele. Like,
yeah,
Luis Enrique could get so much more out of Dembele. Obviously, Dembele had some injuries, but like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know if that possession style is a Manchester United style either. Like,
I don't think he was a good manager either. He was a complainer too.
You complained all the time. He quit halfway through the year. Remember, he was like, after this, I'm done. Then
no, I know. I don't even think he wants to be a manager, to be honest. That just didn't really seem like his gig.
Nah, it wasn't.
No, he would not do well at Manchester at all. He wouldn't be able to handle it. He couldn't handle Barca.
He couldn't handle Barca's pressure, and Barca were winning every game.
I know.
They just like lost to Madrid in a El Clasico, and he was like, I can't handle this. I'm out. And then look, he did better at the end of the season, and then he said, you know what, I'm gonna stay. And then and then Laporta was like, nah, bro. Like, you don't say you're gone and then don't be gone. Get gone.
No, I think Manchester, you need a manager which is why Ruben right now, like, he's mentioned several times that he is okay suffering right now.
Right.
And I do not think he would be okay suffering if he couldn't take it at Barcelona. No.
Xavi couldn't. It would be interesting. I'm really interested to see what Man United do. I'm kind of disappointed that they're not adding to kind of the competitiveness that is the Prem.
Yeah.
But like you said, Tottenham is adding to that competition. So we have Tottenham, City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, all really competing for some silverware here, I think. So it should be a real fun season. But we got to start somewhere. We start with Fulham.
I want to also look to see because right now the standings, I know it's only week 3, but Chelsea's in 4th, so I kind of want to see who Liverpool is playing, who Spurs and who Arsenal are playing.
Oh, it's Liverpool Arsenal this weekend. So that's 2 of your questions today. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's Liverpool Arsenal Sunday. Come tap in with me 8:30 Pacific time. I'm going to be doing a watch party.
Give me a tie so we can jump them. Give me a tie.
I would love a 0-0 stale game.
Please.
That's all I want to see. I don't think it's going to happen. But Arsenal is kind of now known as a defensive team. They're like defense and like layups and free throws, defense and set pieces. And so we'll see how that works against, again, rock and roll football. Liverpool is mad leaky in the back, but they can play. I'm also, I think, as they should be starting, but we're gonna see. Odegaard's hurt. I'm excited about that game too. We got the Prem is back, people.
No, I know. I'm just excited for this season. I really love all these transfers. I feel like a lot of these teams are way more balanced, and we don't know what to expect. Meaning, like, typically it's like, oh, okay, we'll blow them out. We know this, but I just feel like the teams are very balanced right now, and I really like these transfers.
Let's go all across the board. Mahumuza Kenneth says, I want to know if Xavi Simons is coming. Xavi Simons has officially agreed and signed with Tottenham. He is now a Spur. We're gonna see how a Spur. He's now a hot Spur. We'll see where that goes. Garnacho is officially signed with Chelsea. We will see when and where he will feature. Probably won't feature at all tomorrow at Fulham, but it should be really interesting. Joshua Torres says Jose Mourinho hinted that he would come back to the EPL, and people are excited. United. You're right. Jose Mourinho just went on record. No, he didn't. He didn't just do it. He actually said this a year and change ago. But he said this in a Fenerbahce conference. He said a press conference that he said, "I want to go back to. I want to not play in the UEFA competitions anymore." That's what he said. And then he said, "I want to go and get like a bottom table team at the Prem and build them up." And people are like, "Well, United is the team."
Right. That might just be.
It might be it.
Wow.
Yeah, it might be it. Well, look, we got a big game tomorrow. I hope you get rest. 4:30 a.m. for us. We'll be up. If you guys are interested in hopping on stream, I will be streaming that game right here. Come right back here. Again, everybody in the chat, do me a favor. Give us a thumbs up. And even more importantly, give us a subscribe. This is the Starter Bench Show with Matt and Alexis. Your true blue ballers. We said something last week that I wanted to keep, but I've forgotten it.
What's blue and what's new?
Oh, always giving you what's blue and what's new. That's us, Matt and Alexis in the building. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in. I appreciate people for go ahead and participating in the surveys and commenting. That's what we want to do this for. Finally got a full Chelsea stream to ourselves. So we're gonna keep it going. Alexis, awesome today. All the news, all the stuff. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Do you want to go ahead and give a prediction? Score prediction? Ooh. Wait a minute. Not that. That seems doubtful. I don't know.
2-1.
Ah, okay. I say
Chelsea
2-0.
2-1.
I say Chelsea 2-0.
Okay.
Who's scoring your two? Who's scoring your two for you?
Estevao.
Estevao. I want Estevao to get his first goal in this game. That would be
Estevao
amazing.
and Palmer.
Estevao and Palmer back. I like that. I think I'm gonna go with Estevao and Joao Pedro. We'll see what happens.
Honestly, Pedro's looking really consistent. I saw a poll, I think it was on ESPN. They were like, who's been the best transfer so far? It was Gyökeres, it was Ekitike, and it was Pedro, and it was someone else. And the only reason I actually picked Ekitike is only because Ekitike scored in each game so far. But my next pick would have been Pedro. Pedro didn't score in that first game, but he would have been my next pick. But I think Pedro is a very safe choice because he is proving to be a goal scorer.
I agree with you. I just need to start to see it in the Prem. We need to get over this Club World Cup fog. I'm glad we got the badge on our.
Oh, is Palmer ruled out? That's what Chartis just said.
Chartis, is he giving us new news? We're gonna have to see. I don't know if Palmer. I haven't seen anything about Palmer being ruled out. I do know that I sent you that thing that he was at the what was it? The festival that happened in the UK.
I know, which is like, dude.
Yeah.
If you're hurt, get back.
Bruh, you need to be in the trainer's room at Cobham right now.
Oh, will not feature against Fulham. Moreski confirmed on Friday that Cole Palmer, who missed a game against West Ham on Friday after aggravating a groin injury during the warm-up, will not feature against Fulham. He also said Lavia and Badiashile remain sidelined. Meanwhile, Nkunku and Jackson are set to miss the game.
Well, Nkunku's out of here. We'll see about what that means for Jackson.
Wow.
All right, Cole Palmer, another missing piece, but it gives Joao Pedro another shot.
You think Mudryk is an option? I'm kidding, and I'm heartbroken.
Are you heartbroken? Wait, were you a Mudryk fan? Were you like?
I was like in love with him.
Well, then I'm surprised because I feel like Garnacho is like a more dynamic Mudryk. To be honest, we'll see. Look at her; she's like, nah. Hey, Charters, appreciate that good piece of knowledge, man. I didn't see that. He said he saw it this morning, so it's good to see.
The thing is, I assumed because he was wagwan at the Nottingham Hill Festival,
I assumed
if you over here wagwan, what's going on, man?
Wagwan, my oat.
Dread hat.
Dreadlock. Big Rasta Palmer.
I
cold
figured you
Rasta.
were good.
I thought he was good too. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. We have the depth.
Okay, actually.
We have the depth to beat Fulham. I would like Cole to get to his healthiest self, so he's not in this weird having to prove something. We got depth for this very reason. So
then it's Pedro and Estevao scoring for
sure. Pedro, Estevao scoring. Neto will be there delivering the energy and assists, and Delap will be up front. I'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
Hey, Liverpool forever. Appreciate you, man. Good luck in this season. I know y'all are doing well with Ekitike, but that boy Wirtz ain't the guy for y'all right now.
I didn't know Robert Sanchez did live.
Listen, this is not Robert Sanchez. I got not way better, but a slightly better hairline than Bob Sanchez. We both should go bald. We both should go bald by the fall, and maybe we'll both be good. Hey, appreciate you tapping in Liverpool forever. Appreciate you, Josh Torres. We're going to get out of here on that note. I'm about to go
that was crazy.
Book my trip to Turkey and get my hair transplanted. We will see you guys next week. If you are interested and you're going to be watching the games, again, come tap in with me this weekend. I'm watching Chelsea tomorrow bright and early, and we're watching the game of the week for me, which will be Arsenal versus Liverpool on Sunday. Make sure to tap in. Until then,